Kat Von D has called Christians the worst after receiving backlash over her decision to get baptized. After sharing a video of her baptism, the celebrity tattoo artist admitted that she was shocked by the amount of hate she received from fellow Christians. While she was expecting to get criticism from many of her fans and followers who are not Christians, the former LA Inc. star revealed it was mostly Christians who criticized her conversion to Christianity. "I know that a majority of my fans and my followers are not Christian, and so I know that it's a turnoff to a lot of people," she said in a 12-minute video posted to her Instagram page on Sunday, October 15. "You would think that all the hate would be coming from people who are against religion or against Christianity and stuff, and we got the typical dumb, mean emoji comments," she shared. But it was really the Christians who were the worst. Calling it sad, Kat believes that isn't Christ-like to judge people or judge people's journey. "You would think most Christians would be happy for you when you come to this point in your life, especially when you get baptized. It was one of the most important days of my life. It's strange that these handful of negative, critical Christians would come after me in such a public way as well," she went on lamenting. Responding to the allegations that her baptism was just a PR stunt for clicks and follows or views, she insisted, "My Instagram is not monetized, I don't get paid for how many views I get. Like I mentioned before, a majority of my followers are probably more turned off by my decision than actually rooting for me." She also reacted to the comments that took issue with the way she looks as well as how all of her friends dressed in black for the baptism ceremony. "I think it's really insane we live in a time where people still judge a book by its cover. I wasn't aware that there's a uniform you're supposed to wear once you give your heart to Jesus," she argued. "I will say there is a certain aesthetic that is a stereotypical aesthetic for the Christian community and that is not me," she explained her stance on the matter. "I don't dress like that. At the same time, I would never judge you for how you look, so why would you judge me? What part of this is considered demonic, or is it just because you have a perceived notion if people wear black clothes or style their hair a certain way or have tattoos? That to me is like the silliest thing you can say." To those who claim she is not a real Christian, unless she deletes her previous posts and stops listening to certain musical artists like The Cure, she responded, "The way that some of those comments were phrased were so awful and cruel. I wonder what your life looks like. Do you only hang out with people who look and think like you? That sounds like a very close-minded life to live." On top of that, Kat tries to spread positivity by saying, "I love you no matter what, even if you don't like what you're seeing or the things I'm saying or we don't agree on certain things, I still love you. I may not be down with the way you do life, but that's no reason to hate or criticize." The 41-year-old also stated that she had no intention to become a poster child for the religion. And amid the negative response, she noted that she did receive an overwhelmingly beautiful amount of positivity and love. Kat revealed the positive change in her life by sharing her baptism video via social media earlier this month. In the clip, she was seen enjoying the baptism church service before being dunked into a baptismal pool by the pastor performing the ceremony. The decision arrived more than a year after Kat renounced dark arts. Back in July 2022, she showed her collection of books that she's about to throw away. They mostly dealt with witchcraft and the macabre among other topics. Admitting that she got a lot of things wrong in the past, she wrote in the caption of the post, "I've always found beauty in the macabre, but at this point, I just had to ask myself what is my relationship with this content. And the truth is, I just don't want to invite any of these things into our family's lives, even if it comes disguised in beautiful covers, collecting dust on my shelves."